Christy, and I'm here to let you guys know that I went to a book sale, a huge book sale, and I had a lot of fun. But I bought some books, of course. I wouldn't even be here. So let me introduce you to some of my books. First, these are the books I'm currently reading. Alaska, Swan Song, and Mistborn. I go back and forth depending on my mood because I'm a mood reader. So let's get to the books. I'm getting off topic. I'm always getting off topic. Anyway, so this is the first one. And I went to the comics section, you know, to kind of see if might as well just open myself up to different kind of books. So I went through this quickly. And then I didn't look at it that much. But when I had a chance to sit down and look at my books, I have never laughed so hard. I mean, I was laughing so hard, I was like taking off my glasses and wiping my eyes. I'm so glad I got this. It is such a pick-me-upper book if I'm in a bad mood, or if you're in a bad mood or you're sad. And if you see all the different colors, they're all different stories. So you don't have to read it from beginning to end. Though I would at least read the first one because it explained how she came up with the stories. Anyways, this is the first one. Oh, I didn't think about where I would put the books that I show you. This is Messenger from Lois Lowry. I started collecting some of his books and I'm just adding it to my shelf. This is Texas. It's the same author that did Alaska and Hawaii, so I'm doing Alaska right now. I will come to this later, but he always starts his books off from the beginning of time, where the earth plates start to come out through the ocean. And I mean, I have to admit, I feel guilty, but sometimes I pass that a little bit because I really don't care how the island came. I just care about after maybe the animals come and the people. But yeah, I have 3 of his books now. And I got this fantasy book. So it's the very best fantasy fictions from, and it names all the authors. And so if anybody wants to read maybe some quick fantasy and try out different fantasy authors, this is a good book to go through. I still got to go through it, and of course pick out my favorite ones by using little bookmarks or tags. This chapter in her suspense stories about the world of books. Wow, so I don't really open myself up to mystery. I get really bored with mystery. But this book shows, like, for instance, there's this one, and it's called The Collector of Poes. And he goes and he meets The Man Who Collects Poe by Robert Bloch. He got invited to this mystery house about this man who collects Poe. And it's all dark and he's curious. And I haven't read it all, but it's a book about books and it's mystery. So I'm excited to get into little short stories about mystery. And then got 11/22/63 by Stephen King. I bought this book on my Kindle. I was absorbed. Just such a good time travel book. For those that are iffy about reading a Stephen King book because you're not really into horror, this is time traveling. This is a really good book. And I got the physical book because I can't share my Kindle book with people. And if new people that are open to Stephen King, it's kind of one of the first ones I'll have them read because they're not into horror. So yeah, I'm excited that I have this book and I can add it to my Stephen King collection. Maximum Ride. The Uber person that took me to the library, I was talking to him about books and he suggested this book. He said he read it a long time ago and he was really, really absorbed with it, and that I would like it. So I actually found it. I was so shocked. And it's the first one in the series. And I was like, you know what? I am going to read this. In the beginning, it says, the fact that you're reading this means you've taken one giant step closer to surviving until your next birthday. Yes, you, standing there leafing through these pages. Do not put this book down. I'm dead serious. Your life could depend on it. How would you not want to read this book? My goodness. I look forward to it. And it's another Stephen King book. I got this book, and of course I'm into Stephen King. When I got home, I took off the dust jacket, and it's so pretty. Look at that. It goes all the way around, even to the back. I was just like, oh, talk about pretty books. I'm going to be doing a pretty book video as well. But got that one. And then I always want to add to my classics. And I found this, that Edgar Allan Poe, Complete Tales and Poems. Of course, I'm not a person that's going to read this whole damn book at one time. I will go in and read here and there and mark little hearts or little things, or different bookmarks to let me know which ones that I've read, which ones that I didn't really like, or etc. It'll take years and years and years and years to go through this book. And that's really it. So, and I have I'm going to be doing a thrift book haul here in a couple days. Or maybe today. It all depends what comes in the mail. But this is my book sale haul. Those are the books I got. I'm happy. And if you read any of these, please comment and let me know. And don't forget to click subscribe. And if you did like this video, give me a thumbs up. This is Book and Christy. I will talk to you.